Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are in patch 6.5 now, so at the very, I think there's still a 6.55 story coming out, but right here is going to be 6.5, and yeah, for once, I finally not watched a trailer, so I have almost no clue what's going to happen, besides, the previous patch already explaining that Ishtola is kind of looking for a way. She talked about going to the first, and I did, on the damn lodestone, there's a picture of Zero, and I'm pretty sure she's on the first, so pretty likely we're going there. I think I'm hoping everything gets resolved in this, because the next expansion is completely unrelated by the looks of it. It doesn't look like we're going to the 13th at all, so. Also, I switched back from streaming to recording because I'm crazy and I don't know why I can't stay consistent, but recording's probably the better way to go for this, honestly. So, seeking the light. Ah, Prin, I was about to call for you. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I am told Ishtola will be returning shortly. I can't even see you. I dare to hope that she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. Okay. Do I still have auto on? Oh my god. I think I can turn it on. What is that? Never mind. My apologies for the delay. Okay. Think nothing of it. It's kinda Ironworks-ish. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. Well, with findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. Six months of sleepless nights for her. You may leave it there. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's Ironworks. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own, grave ones. Uh-oh. Urianger hath sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet, though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiark for eons, against their enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. Yeah, I had a feeling. The Loporrits are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fall, both. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. That Zeromus should so test the seal even when it's not at full of strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared. Yeah. I wonder if we'd fight Zeromus here then? They break through and we fight him on the moon? Our moon, not the other moon? Because clearly we're gonna, I've seen my friends in Trials by that name. It's pretty clear that this is happening. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So, did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe. As a matter of fact, I have. Oh my god. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Well, we knew that. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. You know, even for the unvoiced cutscenes, they started, like, upping the camera angles. Before, they were very distinctly different, but now I don't know. Ooh. And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, ether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. Oh. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable. Wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the structure in the Azim Steppe which the Elegans built to redirect ether, was also a source of inspiration. Huh. So she's finding... It's like the culmination of what she's discovered. Oh. Once we've infused the Crystal Tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitter shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. You're probably gonna need a ton of them to do what they're gonna need. In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Interesting. Right, so this is just to get through Zeromas, not to, like, heal the 13th. Or so I hope. No tests we performed were so close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. With such great minds on our side, how could we possibly fail? As you can tell, I've also changed my character's hair. Indeed, we've harnessed the wisdom of the past, present, and future to further this cause. I too have faith that it will be enough in the end. Science and theories aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it. Which means I have to go over... Wait. A task we must entrust to you, Rin. Rest assured, I will provide you with what support I can. Damn. I was hoping that she secretly found a way to go over, too. Alright. Reuniting with Runar's gonna have to wait. I wish to go as well. The world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes. But how dost thou intend to make the journey? Thank you. In a spirit vessel. What? That's how you and yours managed it, yes? We've never done it backwards. Void Scent, as summoning, also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. Oh. The principles are similar enough. Okay. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. I know they're talking about just the crystal, but like, I just pictured Zero just being Ishtola in the first. Confusing Runar. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray see that your own preparations, and then let us convene at Megaduta. Okay. This song just reminded me that I'm praying for the FF4 Final Battle theme. Praying for it. I kind of want to listen to it before I go into the trial, in the hopes that it's the same song, but I enjoyed that song. For a moment, I misunderstood and thought Ishtola was proposing that Zero borrow her body. Yeah, which would have been odd. Okay, Estinian gets it. Are you the only one here? You are. I think. I can't tell. Ishtola will be along after she is seen to Zero's soul. Let us await her here. Oh. Now this is non-dialogue camera angles. And music. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. I shall have the alchemist attend to her body until she returns. How did she get out of the spirit vessel to, like, interact? The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. Garments? I've also included instructions on how to operate the Crystal Tower, courtesy of Grahatia. You know what? Suspend the disbelief. While you're away, I'll join Urian, Jay, and the Loporits on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that, or aught else, seek out Beklug. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. Thank you. As I recall, the old Numo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. Yeah, I went there for Hildebrand. I'm sure she's still mad about that. That's all from me. Go forth, Warrior of Darkness, and make your triumphant return to the First. Yes, ma'am. I hope that... I think this character, I need to double check. This character hasn't done everything, because I lost my account a while back, and I had to get a new account. So there are a few things. I've done Eden. Okay, good. But I haven't, if there's anything to do with Unkohai, I don't think I've done those. That would be under, like, Heaven's Ward stuff. Yeah, I never did the other one of these. So if there's any, like, side stuff for that, I really need to go back and do that. I've done them on my old account. Like, I've been playing since this game released, but lost my account like 5 years ago, so I'm missing a few things. All right, off to the first. Alright, for some reason I decided to walk all the way here. I just enjoy this music. Still probably one of my favorite places to hang out. I'm curious to see what the music and Dawn Trail for that new city is going to be, because... Lauren. Our work on a tome chronicling the events from the time of the flood proceeds slowly but surely. Wait, you've said this before. I've read this. Yeah. Yeah, you got nothing pertaining to what I'm about to go into. Is that you, Rin? What brings you back across the rift? More spirit vessels. Honestly, first you ask me to extract a soul from the spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to another reflection? Wicked White Rin, is nothing ever simple with you? I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well, if your home is in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. And while I tend to your companion, you should go and speak with Reen. By all accounts, she's practically lives at the Horatorium these days. I will look for you there once you're finished. Not the... Yeah. I remember comforting her once. No, we had to poke her. Poke her while she was spacing out in the Horatorium. Also, for some reason, I decided to play Warrior for this patch. I keep changing it every single time. Please be voiced. This is a gamble. It could be either or.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants.
Didn't we already see plants there when you finish eating?
Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
Poker? Come quite the scholar, so you're taking in gardening. How about coffee plants? Coffee biscuits?
Coffee. If I recall correctly, it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes, that might be suitable. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits.
I was hoping for that.
Wait, it's you! It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing.
It's normal.
I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Wait. Did we ever... How does she know? Did we ever even come back and tell anyone that, like, we'd averted it?
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light?
She stopped having, like, visions, I guess.
Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydalaen, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
is done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
Did we bring all the stuff to put down?
There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Payment.
Not unlike we void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
What does backlog need? Head pats?
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
What? What about payment? I'm really curious. It's probably head pats. They're so upset, they're just like, no payment.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
Should have seen it before.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Where's Gaia? We get a voiced Gaia scene? That's all I need. Although they are kind of assuming we did the empty here. That's not story required. I know it's not because I made an alt and I got all the way up to this point without doing the the Eden stuff. So what would she be talking about here? Oh. Maybe canonically the story just says you did Eden. Accept it.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
Growing light. Ooh. Oh, I'm blocking it. It's over. I could have moved myself, but it's too late. Man, you can't ever play this song without me just missing Shadowbringers. That's all that ever happens. Also, I think BGM might be able to go up a bit. What was it at? 70? Let's go 70, 76. I have voices maxed, so it feels like the BGM could go up. Restored peace to the world. I want to ensure that peace is preserved. That's why I'm learning everything I can. Just you two. I've heard something of your deeds here, of how the warrior of darkness fought on, despite light ravaging her very being. Had I the selfsame strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So, where to? Just lead the way. You know what? Let's just take the silver. I see they use aetherites here as well. Not that I'll be able to, having not attuned to any. I trust you're willing to walk with me? But you're still a... Can you attune and then, like, go back, put your body back together, but then your spirit's already attuned to the aetherite so she could come here and go? No, because then the rest of them could. Thancred can't. I don't think he's able to teleport. Appealing to the masses. Not voiced. Yep. Let's head for the Naboth Ring. And since Zero can't teleport to the aetherite there, we should probably travel by tomorrow. Lena. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it Becklug told you why she's here. More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, Captain of the Guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. Yeah? I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. You do? Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Is this the same as using the Tower of Babel? Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? We just did this last patch. Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. Yeah. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Rin and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. Yeah. You've done it before. Very, very recently. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore would be as good a place as any. Although here, everyone loves us, so it's kind of like going to be on a different spectrum completely. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth, he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Tai Nuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus, would it be prudent to give them prior notice? If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest Raktika Greatwood. This would explain why congestion split the servers in those areas. Another clue that we were going to the first, obviously. There you will find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. Forgot if it's V's or V's. They are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well, we will treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I will let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. Okay. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Oh, God. I mean, come, let us head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chai Nuz will know how best to present our plan to everyone. On the one hand, it is busy work. On the other, we get to, like, check up on everyone from Shadowbringers, which is good. Especially after not seeing anything about the first in Endwalker. Except for a little bit in the tower, obviously. All right, off to Yulmore. Oh, this music. My favorite, not favorite song. It's not bad. I like the night theme. The day theme here, it's okay. Rin. Whoa, that confused me for a second. Ringin. Oh, what a wonderful surprise this is. And you've even brought a new friend. Sure have. You're gonna love her. Greetings, Warriors of Darkness. If you come out to hear, come out of concern for our esteemed mayor, fear not, he runs this city well, and as ever, prefers to work closely with the people, the better to hear their voices. Really? Good gods, if it isn't Rin. And to what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat. Surely not. Surely not? Grand undertaking, sensitive matter. I think talking to the mayor, we should probably... It's a sensitive matter about which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway, I can tell you're up to something. The kind of something I might want nothing to do with, but regardless, I should probably know. What is it? Explain. Julie is all down for it, I guarantee it. Anything to protect Alpha now. Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most you Morans. We can hardly blame you. We have no reason to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something that anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there were any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Ugh. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurance I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that she is on a mission to save her world, as she once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament, to be more effective to hear the details from the hero herself, more likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness, to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai. It makes sense. If it's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe. Okay. Once you finish your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, Ren. We'll be right behind you. I don't remember too many people in Yulmore. Who are we gonna talk to? While Lena and Master Chai couldn't be more different, they're both mindful of how their actions may affect others. They're both good leaders, and there's much I hope to learn from them. In that conversation alone, I could see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Euless and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thancred too? I mean, right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy, before heading down to the understory and the derelicts. Okay? They're accompanying me? Yep. Do we have any, Okay, so we got one on the bottom. We have nothing there. Optional. Oh, it's right next to the story. Gotcha. Oh, man, like literally. All right. Discuss the Beehive. A tavern and an extravagant one in that. But those dancers engage with the poles in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? The soldiers thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at the enemy, perhaps? Given this world's violent history, it makes sense that displays of martial prowess would become popular entertainment. Yes, it's exactly what's happening. Also, I haven't done small talk. A tower growing more decadent as it rises, set upon an isolated sliver of land, reminiscent of a void-sent domain. Built by those who yearned for better times, who ached for the shadow of a memory. Yet I saw no such desperation in the Crystarium. Despite their shared tragedy, the two cities couldn't feel more different. Though the Crystarium is my home now, I still visit Yulmore on occasion, together with Gaia. And each time I'm here, I can feel that the city is changed. The mood is brighter and the people happier. We can't allow that hard-won progress to be undone. Let's do our best to reassure everyone. Okay. Thrinked once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. Yeah, I imagine the beehive was primarily built to help Yulmorans forget about Sin Eaters, even if only for a time. But now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm still a bit too young for it. I used to live for the moment, not caring for what might happen on the morrow. But now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. Well, get more anxious. I'm in trouble. What? Your home is threatened with destruction. Wicked White. Why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? But as I say it, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. Need to face my troubles head on. And the same goes for you. Well. Convenient. Why have I still not got this? Why am I so bad at getting this? I don't know. I've been playing this game forever, and I've never got this. Never. I mean, I've never really tried hard. I usually just jump off the ledge, and I'm like, oh, didn't make it. But that forever is going to haunt me. Maybe that's why I have bad memories of Yulmor, because I spent so much time just failing to get that. Well now, Warrior of Darkness and Oracle of Light both. How might I be of service? Explain. Your enemies plot to invade your world. Having heard tales of Sin Eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens, and you can overcome any adversity. And for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way we can. But we're only here to tell you that it exists. And then drop the bomb on you later. Oof. God, I don't know why I like this so much more than I like Upper Yulmor. There's something about this spot. Alright. Derelicts. That thing there cleaning up the debris. For a moment I thought it might be a void scent. Oh, the Talos. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. Yeah. But I see now that it's more akin to a mechanical soldier used by the Garleans. Yeah. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? When Vothri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, and so Yulmor decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. It's part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. Oh, who are we? Oh, I don't know why I thought we were talking to the black market guy. You're the Warrior of Darkness. I never dreamed I'd have the honor. But why are you in Yulmor, if I may ask? Explains. Your home is in danger, and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, and we've got a long road ahead of us. But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours, and we'll never forget that. I think we've got him. All right. We're back. Oh. Explains? It went well? So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good, good. Well, 3 people are. We only talked to 3 people. Why, just earlier, I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Light is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. Then the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Rin's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of this city. I'll do my best to win them over. Okay. Wait, aren't you? Why are you looking at Zero? Oh, Reen? Yes, you're her. The lady who saved me from Vothri. I'd eaten enough meal to fall under his control, but you cured me. And I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. Oh, I remember you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What is this meal? Ah. Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin-eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Vothri's commands, as he can make the sin-eaters do his bidding. I wonder if Zeromas will be able to do that with people devouring each other for darkness. Thankfully, I was able to suppress Light's influence and free everyone from his control, and there seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it's some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. Yeah. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from it, everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed. Hat tip. Always hat tipping. When I tended to the people after Vothri fled, I wasn't sure how much of a difference it would make. It's a relief to see so many that I've treated are alive and well. Yeah. My thanks again for your consideration, Ren. The rest you may leave to us. Brief though it was wonderful to see you again. Do visit again soon. Hopefully when the fate of the world isn't weighing on your mind. We appreciate the Crystarium's concern for the welfare of our people. May we continue to strengthen the ties between our two cities. Alright. That a half-void scent like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped to wonder why. To wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. Okay. Quick arm. She better not be throwing out any flags here. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitherbow, the home of the Knights Blessed in the Raktika Greatwood, will explain the situation to their looter, Runar. Oh boy, Runar. I've not visited here in some time, but it's much as I remember. Which is good. Well, that's good. Little wonder those who revere darkness would gather here. Yet dark as this wood may seem, it's a blazing torch next to the void. Yeah. Oh, possibly voiced? Nope. Bryn, you're a sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherbow? Though, having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. This one might be better. I don't think it really meant. These are kind of similar. A great plan is in motion, and the Knights Blessed deserve to know. When you put it that way. Very well. On behalf of my people, I would hear what you have to say. I want to make a note. Y'shtola came up with this plan. I mean, Matoya. He's going to be all in. What? Your world, Master Matoya's world, is in grave danger? Master Matoya. Y'shtola. She took another name in accordance with customs when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speakers hear. You are Zero, yes? The one come from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place. A pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Norvrant. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well, you have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness light from ours. Tis a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. Yep. That Norvrant is still in her thoughts. That we are still... Well, you have no idea. So you're not opposed to our plan. We Knights Blessed may place our faith in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves to it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness, there's a peace that we seek to make our own through prayer and self-reflection. And while light may have wrought suffering in our world, anything in excess can be harmful. Even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say, now that night has been restored to our world, perhaps. Nevertheless, I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Wow. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherbow. Who's that guy behind? Who is he? I don't think I've ever seen him. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right then, let us begin with customary greetings. All in Tuta? Rin, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the Blessed? I believe it's all in Tuta. I'm ready. I'm all... Yeah. Someone else just said it. All in Tuta. What the... I have to say it with lowercase. All in Tuta. Alright, hide that again. As you can tell, I've made a few alts and had to go greet everyone here before. Multiple times. Friends old and new, I bid you to welcome to Slitherbow. All in Tuda. No, lowercase, apparently. 0. What does it mean? In the language of Ranka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in a world bereft of night, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and moon and the stars yet danced across the sky, and we wished one another well as the day gave way to night. A communal tradition, so the words serve as to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next, we shall have you cleansed of light's impurities, oh God. Present yourself to Davith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. Are we gonna have to go? Oh, no, we just had to bow before him or kneel before them. And then we needed to carry pots to a plant? Oh, that's Davith. Weren't you just sitting back there? It's nice to guide a new friend through the same experiences, isn't it? It is nostalgic. No sooner had I greeted this Davith than he poured a pot of water over me. I wasn't expecting a literal cleansing. There you are. Your friend has just been cleansed. How do you feel? Wet, but otherwise no different. I would have been surprised if you had said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason it was conceived, to pray for the safety of our friends and visitors alike, as we pray for yours this eve. Safe travels, friend, and may a blessed shadow keep you. All right. Right, if that's all, let's return to Runar and see if there's any other customs I might observe. Are there? Come on, Ren. I don't think we had to do anything else. We had to go say all in Tuda to like 3 people, specifically someone over there. And then we got poured water on, and we had to bring it to the fields there. I think that's it. The memories of those I've met and the bonds we've forged will always be a part of me. She may find these moments strange now, but one day she'll look back on them fondly. So it works. How does Zero like our welcoming customs, I wonder? Is voiced. Is not voiced. I've undertaken the ritual. And while I can't explain it, I feel more confident than I did before. Just a touch. I'm glad to hear it. With the Warrior of Darkness at your side, I've no doubt that you will save your 2 worlds. If we can defeat Zeromus, then I, the source, would be safe. But nothing would change for my own world. There would just be one less void scent to struggle over scraps with the rest. That's true. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine. I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Rin, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Yulmore and Raktika? Tika. No, we haven't met with the... V's? Excellent. Then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. Backlog has informed me that the tower is ready, so make for Nabatharang at your leisure. Did I misunderstand, Lena? Did she say that there's no point in talking to them? Just talk to the Knights Blessed? I don't remember. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Cassard, en route as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, but he will also know where best to place the transmitters, given his familiarity with the route between the Crystarium and Almarang. He'll be in the Twine on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. Okay. Explains. It's all coming together. To Twine, then. Huh. Okay. Bye, Runar. I guess we'll see what you have to... Zero's pessimism notwithstanding, we will pray for her world. Take care, my friend, and tell Master Matoya that she is ever in our hearts. Sounds good. Now I need to figure out what I missed here. Okay. The V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches on them. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know why I misunderstood this as, like, we just need to let them... I thought we just had to let them know, like, it wasn't going to be a big thing, but these guys were more, would be more trouble. No, Lena literally just said, don't worry about it. They'll be fine with it. Oh my god, I haven't been here in a while, and I can't see a thing. Hi. Your timing couldn't be better, Rin. I've just finished up my business here. Lena has told me all. It would be my pleasure to take you to the Batharang. I was not prepared to read, apparently. As soon as the other helpers arrive, that is. They're supposed to be along any moment now. Okay. Magnus. Trolley guy. Rin, it really is you. The guy who sold me, frogs on a skewer, maybe. We understand you are faced with quite a predicament, and when an esteemed customer is in need, the merchants of Mordsuk are eager to provide. The captain bade us assist you, miss, to ensure that light is delivered to the Crystarium. Members of our guard will place the transmitters in Lakeland, and the good people of Mordsuk will do likewise in the Hills of Amber. You need but focus on your own task in the Batharang. How did I teleport with all these transmitters? Suspend disbelief. Yet more people clamoring to help you. It'd almost be more surprising if they hadn't showed up. If everyone is ready, then let's get to work. Where's Magnus? Wait. You're headed to Nabatharang and didn't call on us? While most of our Talos are still in a sorry state, we've spared no effort in maintaining the trolley. We've even upgraded it, as a matter of fact. It's faster than ever and can deliver you to Nabatharang in no time at all. Of course. After everything you've done for us, we can't just stand idly by. Thancred would never let us hear the end of it. Thank you all so much. What lessons is Zero learning this time? I dare say we have ample help. Come, let's go and acquire the light. Okay. Part of me is just randomly worried for Zero, simply because they're not in the Dawn Trail trailer.
So this is the flood of light.
But they're spending a lot of time. The entire, 6.1 to 6.5 has been, Zero growing. So if they just, like, killed her off, that'd be a little... I mean, they killed Moonbrita. I guess they could do whatever they want.
I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
No.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
Okay. I guess those were pretty damn small, so just teleporting the case over might be enough.
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
It is really bright in this corner. God damn.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness like me.
Oh?
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero, alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
If this power were mine to wield.
What? Oh.
I will not succumb! Not to darkness, nor to light!
What the?
Zero!
Just randomly. Oh my god.
She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help.
Okay.
Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Why? Why did you do that?
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
Never noticed how tall Zero is.
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. in myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
I think I know what she's gonna
If that's
do.
your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem, no matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
Oh, damn. She is used to that. Yeah, if anyone can do it, it'd be Reen. It worked well enough for me. The power of light and dark, you'd be unstoppable. I want to say that, but I also, if anyone can do it, it'd be Reen. The warrior of
So it would seem.
light and dark.
Right.
Is that what Zero's gonna be?
I'm counting on you.
The warrior of... What would you call it if you could, like, cancel both of those out? Null?
Here I go.
Oh.
I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
Hold up.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
How do you know it's a power yet? How do you... The second we leave Reen, just falls over. Maybe it's because we're in the desert, but it looked like her face got more color. But I think it might just be the reflection of the desert. Are you still pale as hell? Yeah, you are. Never mind. I didn't know if the light brought back color or something. That was so out of nowhere. Like, completely just, I was like, all right, we activated all the light, and then Zero just decided to do her own thing. Though I've only known Zero for a short while, I feel as though her struggle is my own. For her sake, and her world's, we must succeed. Okay. We've done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light to our destination. It's time we return to the source. I shall seek out Becklug and have them return my soul to the spirit vessel. Okay. What if, like, the Contra Memoria doesn't work anymore? There's, like, a lot of things that could be possible from that. Oh my god, there are umbrellas in my way. Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the ocular. I mean, I don't assume. Did I not unlock Crystarium deliveries on this character? Weird. I don't assume. Maybe I'll go talk to people. I'll skip it if nothing important happens, but... Oh, I guess you did have something. It will not take me long to place Zero's soul in the spirit vessel. We'll meet you in the ocular when I'm finished. Wow. Absolutely riveting dialogue. Okay, anyways. Alright, how's Braggy doing? I'm told you've been bringing this trinket from your world to ours. This is normal stuff. I believe I probably read that at some point. Nothing different there, and unfortunately, I don't think this character ever did all the quests, so I can't talk to them. Yeah, he's not here. Trust me, I'm aware. He used to be here on my other character. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't that one... That other symbol just meant I... Yeah, this symbol that's like next to the main story marker, that was added recently. I thought it meant escort, but maybe it just means go to another area. I don't know. It seems Zero is already back in the vessel. I would have liked to talk to her more, but it'll have to wait until next time. And there will be a next time. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm only, like, slightly worried for Zero. I think they'll be fine. Before we said our farewells, Zero thanked me, saying that she learned much from her during her time in Norvrant. While I don't believe I'm owed such gratitude, I'm nonetheless glad that she found the experience worthwhile. Wait. Your model is also in the Cabinet of Curiosities. How'd you get here? The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more. Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon of Zero's world, we should have had the foundation of our ethereal current. Wait, that means we have to go, like, right up to Zeromus. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void Ones are active, we will send forth the light. Okay, the rest will be up to you. We'll all be praying for your success. Now go, make haste back to the source and save your worlds. Alright, back to the Megaduda. I'm gonna walk there from... No, I'm not gonna walk. I'm going to teleport. Alright, assuming this doesn't lead into, like, something crazy. Hey, Shola. Probably split it after this one. Welcome back, Ren. I presume the preparations in the first are complete. That is well, for time grows short. Rin, thank heavens you've returned. The Loperids report that the brands are on the verge of failing. We have no time to spare. I shall restore Zero to her body at once. Hopefully Ishtola notices the light thing too. Also, yeah, turn that off. Ah, that's better. I was worried that the soul transference process might affect the light I absorbed, but it feels as potent as before. Interesting. The radiance of your soul was impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Reen's help. While Reen helped me to contain the light, it was you, of all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First. The Knights Blessed in particular showed me a great kindness, as did Runar, whose only regret seemed to be that you could not join us. A regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. I really hope we get to see it, whenever it happens. If all is in readiness, then I will assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your own way to the Drowning Brand. There we shall reconvene before sallying forth once more into the void. Okay. So this episode is clearly a get all the preparations out of the way one. The next one we are going to be, what is this called? Back to action? We're going to be back to action, clearly. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how bad like the file size gets for this. It gets a little out of hand sometimes, but I've been doing a lot of Let's Plays since the last patch, so you know, my storage system's a little chaotic right now, so I'm gonna split this here. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.